Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, children of all ages. Hey, what's up, everybody? Everyone so far who's a fan of Being Mary Jane. I'm about to hurry up and finish while I'm making this for y'all, and then I'm gonna get into the third episode. I'm trying to catch up because my birthday is Tuesday. It's like Friday night now, and I'm just doing the second episode. Yeah, man, I really get a chance to catch up. Trying to working on some other type of videos to make for y'all. If you've seen some of the other ones I've made, you know what I mean, trying to really touch on some insightful topics to really just inspire some discussion, intelligent discussion, you know what I'm saying, profound discussion, something we could all learn from each other, you know what I mean, something of that nature. Anyway, they I don't know, they played a couple of previews that they didn't really show from whatchamacallit, because I still haven't seen the very first episode. I've only seen the Storm Watch, the one where she hooks up in the gym and she breaks into her homegirl's house to save her. You know what I mean? The pilot before that one, I still haven't seen, and I supposedly whatchamacallit is the niece. Her. She has a niece. The big girl, Amber Riley from Glee. She has an Asian boyfriend. I didn't even realize that. I ain't know she froze some guys' condoms. You know what I mean? Psh, man, real craziness. And that niecey is Amber Riley plays her niece, and that her brother is played by the lawyer who used to be on Law and Order, Richard Brooks. Well, anyway, the episode starts where she goes to she meets Andre at a hotel room or a motel room. You know what I'm saying? It's real creepy because it's like, first of all, why are you meeting him? She doesn't even get back at the other guy, the bald head dude. Which, you know what I'm saying, if you figure I figured she would at least have given some kind of explanation. I mean, the thing that really fucked me up about that was that this woman's famous. She's beautiful. It's like she doesn't realize that she doesn't appreciate herself and doesn't think that any man would appreciate her to a degree, because if you're a famous, beautiful woman and you just happen to come up off the rebound, that's how I got you, because you know what I mean, I was so lucky under all these circumstances. Some cat did you dirty and he didn't, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? If she had told him that he had got with a famous, beautiful woman, you know what I'm saying, rich, the famous, beautiful woman, single, you know what I'm saying, and I'm telling you, I think, and that she was hurting because she had found out that, you know what I mean, the guy was married and so forth, and the wife came to the job and all kinds of craziness. I think he would have been there more comforting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like that shit. It just seems like everybody's hot and stuff from each other and playing a position and just really having just really toxic and unhealthy relationships with each other. And I was hoping this episode would explain why. Well, anyway, yeah, when she gets to the hotel room, she doesn't even kiss him. I'm like, why the fuck did you even show up? It's retarded. Something about being desperate and married. I mean, how desperate she must be. And, you know what I mean, he's married. And he was like, I love you, and all types of dumb shit. And I'm realizing who the hell he sounds like. He sounds like Stevie J. And even this show is starting to kind of look like Love and Hip Hop. And I have in my notes why, and I'll explain it later on throughout the episode. It really becomes only the beginning of the second episode of the show, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Only thing is that, alright, so he proposes to her. Well, he doesn't propose to her. He just takes out a fucking ring and hands it to her, and she starts fucking crying. And I'm telling you, man, that shit really pissed me the fuck off, man. Yo, I always been the kind of guy to buy flowers, because I used to see guys buy flowers for girls after they fuck up. It's like they only know to do something sweet for a girl after they done something wrong. And I'm thinking, how bad is a relationship? How bad has it been with this person? Like, I don't know how bad it went right before she found that he was married, but when he hands her the ring, she starts crying. He starts giving some long, stupid ass reason. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck? And she just see, this shit was like Sopranos, because I thought she was gonna faint from this nigga being so goddamn no good to her. She starts crying. She's like, all you do is make me cry. And I'm like, he does? What the fuck is you doing? Why the fuck is... How is you with a nigga that only makes you cry? Who's married? Who's trying to propose to you but not even getting down on one knee when he already has a fucking wife? That nigga already was wearing a fucking ring. You know what I mean? That shit was terrible, yo. Oh my god, yo. I'm surprised the wife doesn't, well, I don't want to give shit away so far. It's just, that shit just, I'm telling you, yo, there's a difference. I was listening to this song by Teacher Moses called The One, and she was talking about how, she was like, it's not that I don't appreciate a good man, I just want to take my time to get to know a person first. That's wonderful to fucking hear. Some of these girls, I don't know, it's not that they don't appreciate a good man. I always thought that the girls who been in a lot of bad relationships, it was always my belief that they would appreciate it more, because what the fuck have you been through? But it's not about appreciating it, it's the fact that they don't identify with it. I mean, I mentioned before that, you know what I mean, it's one thing to not recognize red flags, but not recognize checkered flags or green flags or white flags, or, you know what I mean, when it's time to give the fuck up, you know what I mean? Well, you know what I mean? So anyway, she goes back to the car. She, you know what I mean? She's getting into the whip. You know what I mean? They play the radio, and on the radio, the first thing comes on is do men cheat? And it's about the man, some stupid shit. And I'm thinking, woman, you grown. You should know by now what kind of man is no good or not. The fact that you don't, and you've been around, I'm trying to think, who is the strong black woman on this show? Because it's not her. You know what I'm saying? She's all ethical in the newsroom when it comes to checking that lady, but she isn't checking dudes in the bedroom. Really not having these dudes get checked if they're playing the Aura Quick HIV test during all the commercial breaks when you watch it on demand. I don't know why you don't see it now, but I don't know. Somebody got to him and got them to do the right thing for like a one night occasion, and they fucking went back to the bullshit after that. It is what the fuck it is, but I'm thinking, yeah, yo, alright, so I'm thinking, why didn't you go to the damn concert with homeboy? You went through all of this. I mean, this shit retarded. So after she drives off in the car, they'll play some stupid ass line that doesn't even apply to her, because you're not no young girl. Like, you should know better. Like, how the hell is she gonna be giving advice to anybody on the show about ethics when she's doing dumb shit? That's damn near the premise of this show. This show is just cheap and stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Why is, like, they were saying that BET is trying to rip off a Scandal, rip off a HBO. They ain't ripping off at anybody. I don't know why they would be. Like, how is it a stretch for BET to have a black woman star in the show? Like, they really were calling. I don't get it. They should really. This shouldn't have took so long to even have a black woman star on the show on BET. You know what I mean? They got Black Panther playing at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Anyway, they could have had Storm from the X-Men with her own show on BET. But they had, after she drives off, they play some quote from some fucking dude. What the fuck it is? Like, it's like some, it was cheap and corny. It said a woman, what is it? A woman's eyes. Yeah, if a woman gets a man's eyes, you know what I mean, she'll get a purse. And if she gets his heart, if she gets a man's heart, he'll buy a ring. Like, he'll buy a purse if he want to hit, and he'll buy a ring if he loves you. And it's like, how about if he loves you, he loves you? What are you talking about getting a purse? Like, this woman's rich. She has bread. Why is she trying to get a purse from some dude? Why would that shit even apply to her? And I'm like thinking, I hope she ain't trying to be on some Sex in the City shit. Like, that shit didn't make any fucking sense. Sex in the City, grown ass woman who's acting all ditzy and confused, acting like, you know what I mean? And you supposed to be giving out love advice. Carrie Bradshaw is old as hell, trying to look young, acting ditzy and confused about men. What the fuck kind of dumb shit was that? I couldn't stand Sex in the fucking City. She acted way too girly to look young. Like, chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? Anyway, whatchamacallit is working out in the house, doing all kind of exercise, mad stretches, mad ill moves. I forgot what the hell she does after that. I think she eat the ice cream while she's working out. Maybe that was later on, but you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just I'm thinking, yeah, she got her money right. She got her body right, but she don't got her mind and her spiritual the right way. She's just so flawed. And it makes you wonder how the hell she can be so strong one way but so weak and retarded in the other fucking way. Anyway, she goes to meet with her dad. You know what I mean? He pulls up. He got some old sexy ass cars, them old head cars, called the Goldies. You know what I mean? She was talking about he doesn't bring it out that much. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them things where it's like I'm waiting for the lies or the omission. And I'm thinking the way he comes off, you know, considerate, because she had came to pick up her niece to go to the doctor because she's pregnant for like the 1 millionth fucking time. But she already was out there, had plans, or had somebody else to come pick her up. Text her, she didn't get the text, so she didn't know. She came there for nothing. She's upset. And the dad is telling the niece, you know what I mean, you could have told him whatchamacallit. I'm thinking, so he's considerate and he's nice and he's been in her life, so why is it, what is it about this woman? What is it about this woman that makes her put up with you know what I mean, people who won't come correct by her in relationships? And how long has this gone on? And it kind of came out of nowhere because it looked like even Andre was treating her good. It was just, you know what I'm saying, doing it, but not being faithful, but really not being faithful, being married. Holy fucking shit. Anyway, so alright, so they show Andre, I think Andre with the wife. You know what I'm saying, more lies. I think he comes in from work. Oh, he comes back to he was supposed to be coming back from a vacation, asking if the deal had went through. And the deal was him really, and the real deal was him trying to propose to another fucking woman. And I don't know, when she came in the office, the wife, she had all that makeup on and she kind of looked older in the way she talked. You know what I mean? She kind of seemed older, but throughout this episode, she looked good. I don't know. The wife looked good on here. I don't know. Even though under the circumstances. So she's telling that, I mean, after all the fucked up things, she really started to look like they look like Mimi and Stevie J in that scene together. Well, you know what I mean? They're supposed to be a house of love, but it's bullshit. He's fucking humiliating her. The whole world knows it. The whole hood knows about it. You just feel like fucking loving hip hop. She tells him some story about how a friend of hers got caught her husband cheating, forgave him, and then had him sign some prenup or postnup, whatever the hell. And if he gets caught cheating again, she gets, you know, half of this, half of that, the kids, the house, all that craziness. And how crazy that shit was. And then boom, lays out that same document they was talking about on the table. He wouldn't sign it. Has the balls to go, you're not taking my kids. Like, nigga, you the one taking your kids and shooting it up in some other woman's stuff. So what are you talking about kids? Nasty, you lying. Lucky she don't got you frozen in that damn fridge. You know, in the freezer. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? You cheating and you trying to act bold about shit. How about you be bold about actually loving your wife and keeping your shit in your pants, bro? You making the rest of us look terrible. They're a good. I try to be a decent guy. I mean, if anything, maybe my money needs to get better, my career needs to pick up. But I ain't never been no fucked up person to a girl in a relationship. That kind of shit I just can't fucking identify with. That's real fucked up. You know what I mean? And there are some real good role models of good black men and good black women. But you got to remember this: the whole thing about perception. You know what I mean? Professor Griff talked about that, about how, you know what I mean, it's about prejudice towards black people and anybody else. It isn't about just giving off a bad perception, but it's really about white supremacy. You know, it's more than just them having you look a certain way just to look a certain way, but it's also to fuck you up in the game. I'll give you an example. They had this some school system. I forgot where it was. I gotta look it up, but they were instead of suspending black students or putting them in just regular, you know, disciplinary disciplinary trouble in school with the school system. They were actually arresting them just for the purpose of getting black men into the into the criminal system already. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know what I mean? That's what it is. Like, it wasn't just to lock them up because, oh, you gotta lock up a black man, but it was to fuck you up, fuck up your whole future, and fuck, you know what I mean? And I'm telling you, that's what a lot of this shit is right here. So, alright, so yeah, I thought he was gonna sign her or something like that. I mean, she's she was like, you must really love her, and come to find out they're pointing at, and she's on television. That must hurt. That's gotta hurt if, you know what I mean, you're the person cheating on you, sleeping with your husband on television. That's gotta hurt for anybody, you know what I mean? Like 50 and 50 and Rick Ross got that beef because Rick Ross' baby mom got that sex tape. 50 Cent put the sex tape out online, and yo, you talking shit over the sex tape. You terrible. Like the pimp with the curly hair, pimping curly. 50 terrible. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that shit hurts. And they not even. Oh man, that shit's so foul. Well, anyway, whatchamacallit? So they have the father, the pregnant girl, Amber Riley's character's father is sitting there. They on the couch, and she was supposed to she had canceled having Mary Jane take her to the doctor because he was supposed to come. He doesn't come, so he's sitting on the couch. He's trying to drop some jewel about, you know what I'm saying, some boys only want your stuff. You know what I mean? That's all they want, and they'll lie and tell you whatever to get it. I'm thinking, whose house is that? Does he live at home with his daughter, with his parents? I don't understand the show. They're not explaining anything what's going on in this show, and you know, it's also about keeping. You know what I mean? They want to insult us, so as if we wouldn't want to know what the fuck we're actually watching. It is what it is. So I mean, so anyway, back at the newsroom. You know what I'm saying? Mary Jane runs into a friend of hers. You know what I'm saying? I thought, I could have swore it was the black cop that from Girlfriends. They used to date I think his name was William. You know what I'm saying? Will, whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it was looking like, you know what I mean, a strong black woman on the show. She was kind of sassy. You know what I'm saying? She was talking about how, you know what I mean, she can't be so hood, you know what I'm saying, outside the whole scenario, but, you know what I mean, she'll cut a rug like anybody else. You know, like I don't know. She's, you know what the fucked up thing is, that they're all dark skinned. And there's nothing wrong with dark. I love my beautiful brown skinned women. The problem is, within the news industry, they really do not put dark-skinned women in the news like that, regardless of how beautiful both those two women. Those are two beautiful brown-skinned women. Not that it's an exception, you know what I mean? Please, I'm not even gonna touch on that. I'm brown-skinned, and in times when I fucking feel beautiful. How about that? You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm saying that, you know what I'm saying, as far as real news goes, I already touched on the fact that there is no real Mary Jane Paul, meaning that there is no black news woman who's actually as prestigious in news as Mary Jane Paul, which is unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? All we got is a weekend lady, Melissa Harris Perry, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's on the weekends, ain't shit. And even she's light skinned because they off that shit. Look at everybody on the news, especially prominent black people on the news. They're usually not too damn dark, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, so yeah, yo, so whatchamacallit, she sees her friend. I think they had plans for the party later on. I guess they had a party later on because they definitely party later on. Anyway, whatchamacallit, the Spanish, or I don't know what the hell she is, white or Spanish lady that she's always beefing with in the news. They kind of get into it. She kind of did some kind of deal behind her back. So I think Mary Jane had to do something behind her back, or had to do something because something was getting done behind her back. And come to find, she blacked on her. You know what I mean? She once again took a strong ass position. Only problem is that I could look up pictures of Mary Jane Paul on the news, you know what I'm saying, in the character giving a report. But aside from that storm, the storm coverage from the first episode, I mean, maybe in the pilot, you know what I'm saying, I could see it, but I really don't. You know what I mean? I think I touched on it before, how I'd rather see them two switch positions. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, whatchamacallit, Kerry Washington and Gabrielle Union, just because Gabrielle Union is more news savvy. I mean, more political savvy. If you ever see her on like real time, she be going hard on there. Next time she was on real time, Kerry Washington, watch her. Chances are she gonna bust some Republican dude's ass. That ain't when I was born. I don't know if the president's Republican on Scandal, but what the fuck is up with that shit? I ain't even gonna touch on Scandal. I think I'm too late to catch up on Scandal. 3rd season, 5th, I don't know what the hell. Maybe I'll start up whatchamacallit when this new season comes up right here. But anyway, yeah, yo, you at least see whatchamacallit angry about something. What's her name? But you don't even see her actually on the news. Plus dealing with, if she was a real news news person, she would actually deal with actual like bigwig politicians and so forth. You know what I mean? She'd actually have, like, if it was like Entourage, if they did like a political version of Entourage. Remember how Entourage, they have a whole bunch of real celebrities pop up all the time because the character is famous. Well, they would have to do the same thing with Mary Jane Paul, and they don't to a degree. So I don't know. Maybe if they can do it like Law and Order and have fictional people, like have like a fictional politician from a certain place, have them go at it. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And the whole thing is that, remember, this whole thing is about her being a fucking side home, being a dysfunctional fucking woman. Because the show is supposed to be called Single Black Woman. And she was supposed to fucking really represent black women being all sloppy and dysfunctional and weak over dirty dog dick, using her and playing her the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, alright, so let's talk. So Mary Jane goes out to dinner with her father. She meets her, and they don't really, you know what I'm saying, they're talking about how she used to have Shirley Temples, you know what I'm saying, he used to order them for her some kind of drink. I have no fucking idea. I thought those was the braids that Snoop Dogg wore at the MTV movie video awards with the movie Before Murder Was the Case. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out why in the hell she really hasn't told anybody why she puts up with Andre, and why she didn't call back David yet. And I'm thinking it's something that women really just cannot discuss around, even in a show. He probably got good dick. That must be what it is. And they don't even mention that shit. Where does the dick rank up? Like how many dudes has she had lately that she considers marriage, or freezing a condom? Where do they rank love wise, sex wise, everything else wise? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you all get drunk with your homegirls. Don't confess. All that confession, that's bullshit. Women rank dick when they're drunk, especially some black women. You know what I mean? And it just doesn't explain. I mean, even though alright, I'm gonna explain later on what happens when she gets drunk. But they get drunk. They do confessions, but shit doesn't get confessed. And for a whole bunch of women kikiing and getting drunk and all beautiful, they don't really got shit to talk about. I want to know what the hell y'all women talk about when we're not around. Y'all know y'all talk some gangsta ass shit, and this show ain't gangster. It's ugh. They're not even doing a good job telling the story, because they're at dinner, and Richard Roundtree, her father, is talking about, you're a beautiful woman, you deserve the best. I'm like, how the fuck does she think she deserves? How the fuck have you brought her up thinking she deserves the best if she's fucking with a nigga's husband who makes her cry? Like, he makes you cry, and he's fucking married, and you know what I'm saying? Anyway, you start to see why. Maybe because remember the mother's sick. Being Mary Jane. Mary Jane's mother's sick, and I guess Richard Roundtree is already in his head looking to move on. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, looking to move on already. Some lady comes up, you know what I'm saying, about middle age, about his age, kind of, pretty, but it was kind of some flirtation going on. You know what I mean? It looked kind of awkward. Mary Jane looked a bit, you know what I'm saying? Like she kind of caught on and kind of just busted him on the fact that that lady wanted to give you some. And he was like, get in line. I think I looked away and was writing some notes down, but I didn't get the joke of the get in line. I don't know what that meant. That sounded kind of creepy. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, Mary Jane wakes up and she gets one of her what is one of them shits? One of those notepads. You see the promos for the show. She writes down a whole bunch of notepads. I don't know where they come from, where she gets them from, or whatever. But it just happened to be what was typed after she pulls off in a car and gets that crying proposal because she cried for the wrong reason getting proposed to. Yo, all you ladies who wanted a fairy tale proposal, a fairy tale wedding, fairy tale everything, what the fuck do you think of some bullshit like this? A married man proposes to you in such a trifling fucking way. You walk out the room crying, and all you can surmise from the relationship is that all this motherfucking does is make me cry. When you at a certain age, you can't afford wrinkles and shit. Like, you can't afford wrinkles and stress. But you know what I mean? That shit's terrible. Anyway, yeah, she after she reads the thing about getting a new purse, she looks at her old purse, and I'm like, you need a new purse? I thought you was dipped off in your new Porsche Carrera. You need a new purse? Why? How are you even considering some bullshit? I don't understand women who have money but still want another man's money. You know what I'm saying? There are some strong, hard-working, I'll pay my own bills, I'll pay my own whatever the hell. I don't need none of your whatever. There are a whole gang of women like that out there, but y'all will never get put on TV because it's ain't about y'all. It's about making us look the way they fucking are. You know what I'm saying? And the fucked up thing is when people believe they own shit. You know what I mean? With the whole light skin, dark skin thing. If you remember on Oprah, they did that thing where they were telling the people with the blue eyes and the green eyes are smarter and dumber. And it took about maybe 10, 15 minutes for people to really start believing that. You know what I'm saying? People with blue eyes were smarter than green eyes or whatever the hell kind of shit they was talking about. We done went through about maybe 500 damn near years of that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to I mean, different color and shit like that. You know what I mean? And I don't know what the hell. I'm just thinking, you know what I'm saying? I forgot what the hell I was even talking about. I'm mad as hell when I do that. I apologize. Anyway, she goes to whatchamacallit's house, the gay newscaster who's in the closet. He's in the closet, but he's actually on the way to getting married. He had a ring and the whole deal. And she was talking some crazy shit about, I think she wanted. She thought she was talking about not wanting marriage. I'm thinking, what are you talking about? Yo, what are y'all women talking about when y'all say y'all don't want marriage? Say why. Say you don't want marriage because you really keep finding these no good motherfucking dudes and don't know how to keep them off. It's one thing if deep down you want that disrespectful bullshit, but if deep down you don't, then you really need to find a way to do better for yourself. If you stuck with the bullshit, and that's a bad problem that you have. That shit is terrible, hell. If you at a point where you're like, fuck, she young and beautiful, talking about, I ain't getting married. What the fuck you talking about? You not getting married? You crazy, man. It's fine. You got the money. I'm hoping one of these episodes she just gets help. These girls be trying to, you know what I'm saying, be trying to think a new man and a new pair of shoes is gonna fucking medically heal it's gonna heal them spiritually and mentally, and it won't. It hasn't. I mean, shoes hurts your feet, and a man might hurt your heart, and you know what I mean. Anyway, so she's clapping like a she'll talk about. I don't need love. I don't need whatever the fuck. That shit is just frustrating dealing with girls like that. They're beautiful. They're incredible. They don't know it. And they don't know that they deserve fucking better. And it's just frustrating, you know. All my dudes out there that's, you know what I mean, appreciates a wonderful, incredible woman. I was talking in another video about how we as black men need to start showing more appreciation towards our women and just looking at them for booty and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because it's to a point where, like, you know what I'm saying, a woman couldn't go into outer space with a bunch of thirsty ass dudes because it'd be on some bullshit. No, it's really unfortunate when a really brilliant and incredible woman is only noticed for her body, or only not even appreciated for sex, but only wanted, you know what I mean, as like a sex toy or a sex object or some bullshit like that. You know what I mean? Sad as fuck, man. Smart women not getting promotions and shit like that or whatever. You know what I mean? Anyway, so later on, what the hell happens? Alright, best explanation so far. Alright, forgot what the hell happened. I think she goes to see her dad or something like that. Yeah, she goes to see her dad, and then whatchamacallit, I think her dad is like her dad is like flirting with the lady. The lady comes over, starts to, like, you know what I'm saying, kick. Yeah, that's my bigger part. That is what happens. You know what I mean? She goes to see her dad, the family house. Once again, the other guy's over there with the daughter, who is his niece. So I'm like, what the fuck, do you not work or not have your own house? What the fuck is going on with that? Explain this fucking show, please. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, yo. So I'm thinking, are there any happy couples on this show? That's why this shit reminds me of Love and Hip Hop. On Love and Hip Hop, there are no happy couples. Put a marriage on Love and Hip Hop, watch that shit end. Kirk and Rashida, Stevie J and Mimi. You know what I'm saying? Peter Guns and Tara. You know what I'm saying? Put a marriage on Love and Hip Hop, that shit will fucking end. Look at fucking Consequence and his wife. What the fuck was that? No, you're not equal. What the fuck was that, nigga? Just because your top teeth and your bottom teeth aren't equal, don't mean you and your wife aren't fucking equal. That shit was fucking awful. You know what I mean? So yeah, yo, Mary Jane's father is damn near on the couch kicking it with the lady, while the mother's in the other room coming out and they're talking, and it was like, yo, this lady came here to get with her man. And I think what's fucked up is that the side hoe and Mary Jane recognize the side hoe and this lady coming to see her father while her mom is sick and she dying and shit. And she's supposed to be, you know what I mean, sometimes not mentally there, or I think she's dying of cancer. I don't know what, because she looks like shit. And I think sometimes she doesn't know where the fuck she is. And I don't understand how, like, what's fucked up is, like, if this guy was, it's like, what the fuck is up with this show? Is her father and her boyfriend both out of nowhere, just in the convenience of this being a new series, all of a sudden a piece of shit? All of a sudden your father is cheating on your dying mother, and all of a sudden your boyfriend has your boyfriend has a wife? Like, how did all of a sudden she tolerate fucked up bullshit and have it in her life? Because she wasn't raised around it, and it doesn't seem to be part of her dating history. Like, I don't understand this bullshit. You know what I mean? Anyway, so they go back to showing the couple. Whatchamacallit, the married couple. What's the name? David. No, I'm begging for Andre and the Mimi and Stevie J. Whatchamacallit? Stevie J comes home with the kid. You know what I mean? They got a little son. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? She comes home. He comes home. He doesn't know where the hell she is. She's in the shoe closet crying because, like I said, all them shoes and her husband don't change the fact that what the fuck she's going through. You know what I mean? Them shoes ain't helping your ass out now, do they? She's throwing. Matter of fact, they did. You know what I mean? She's trying to. I'm telling you, yo, this cat must have other girls, yo, because she's crying on the floor, and he's really trying to comfort her, knowing he's the motherfucker who's just doing her in the worst way. And at least, I'm telling you, I said it in the last show, the wife sometimes comes off even stronger than Mary Jane is. Stoic in the face of the bullshit. Sometimes I forget she knows she's fucking cheating. Like, I didn't think she was going to tell. I didn't think she was gonna tell. When she tried to get Stevie J or Stevie Andre to Stevie Andre, let's call him Stevie Andre to sign that paper, I didn't think she was even gonna tell him that she knew he was cheating and shit. I thought it was gonna be more omission, more lies, more bullshit, and makes it just a bad example for just relationships and so forth. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, she throws shoes at him. I mean, cries, whatever the fuck. She crying. It's sad. It's horrible. It's horrifying to watch. And I'm thinking, this motherfucker, he does not give. He has kids with her. He don't give a shit. The thing about Mary Jane, she's keeping the damn ring, rolling over in bed, playing with it and shit. He don't give a fuck about her or his kid. He don't care about his family, his wife, or his girl. He cares about the thing he takes a damn piss with. That's it. That's it. And I'm sorry, I'm a guy. Ain't no way on earth you gonna tell me he don't got other chicks out there. I don't care even if he really is trying to propose, because matter of fact, I don't think they even have any other kind of contact for the rest of the episode. You know what I'm saying? They go back to Mary Jane's house, and then I'm thinking, yo, are there any strong women on this show? Show me one strong woman who doesn't look so fucked up, flawed. You can be. I'm thinking this is starting to look like the fucking. This is starting to look like for colored girls who committed suicide. Like what? This is looking like a story of 9, 10 black women all doing horrible. Regardless, you know what I'm saying, of whatever kind of success they should be having. A doctor who almost committed suicide, all types of crazy shit right here. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, I hope this shit gets canceled. Just not on some ha ha ha, but I'm thinking like the direction of this show is really starting to worry me. Where the fuck they're going with this bullshit? That first episode in the gym was just rag shit. That shit was so bad they had to warn people to take HIV tests because don't try these stunts at home. Slow down. Like she was straight up doing stunts. Like word is born, man. Super. Oh my God, Jackie Chan and Super Dave Osborne, Superhead Osborne. What the fuck? Oh my God, this show's fucked up. Anyway. Turn up time, whatchamacallit, Mary Jane's having a party. First lady pops up as a pretty light-skinned girl who might be Spanish. She's what I call a light-skinned Rican, because you can't tell if she's light-skinned or Rican. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I'm thinking, the stripper shows up. I'm like, damn, I gotta start working out. Only part about being a cop I got is eating so many fucking cinnamon donuts. You know what I mean? Dude put my sorry ass to shame. I don't know if I caught everything that happened right after this. They might just have to go off the rip, because I don't really see a lot of notes laid down. I think more just about rock with me. Anyway, so it was looking like light skin love. I call it light skin love, but the only time you see people like the movie was that The Last Dragon, light skin love. Oh, look at that, light skin love. You know what I mean? It is what the fuck it is. They all having drinks. That shit was looking like good deeds because whatchamacallit, if you remember, that's why I like light skin love, because like the only happy couple on the show was the light skinned gay guy marrying the white dude. I mean, they got their ring. You know what I'm saying? She. I think I forgot to mention that Mary Jane was like, fuck it, I don't even want to get married. Meanwhile, your gay ass is even getting married. I can't find a good man, a good black man. You know what I mean? Anyway. And then there's one standing before him wearing a damn engagement ring. He's husband material. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, they're all in the kitchen having drinks, and the light-skinned girl who replaced her. I call this scene Good Deeds 2 because last movie I went to go see in the theater was Good Deeds with Tyler Perry, where the girl, the light skinned girl, of course, and the light skinned little girl sleeping in the car, and all kinds of craziness like that. And she cleans the office. He stays after work. They start going together. But of course, Tyler Perry has a dark skinned girl. She has to fucking go. I mean, they get rid of some pretty ass brown skinned people on that damn movie when they get rid of them. They get rid of some good ones too. They made fucking Blair Underwood the killer from Just Cause all over again. That movie where he gets ate by the alligator in Florida by the end of the movie after going to jail and getting his thing cut off. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so the girl who was the sassy girl who I thought was the one from Girlfriends. The dark skinned one that showed up later on. She comes out of nowhere when they start doing the confessions, talking about how she was a side hoe and he bought her a purse, and she was all proud and sassy and cute about it. I'm thinking, so that's why she's all ghetto and whatever the fuck. She thinks it's cute to be a side bitch. Sorry I said that, but it is what the fuck. That shit, I'm just so frustrated with this fucking show. You know what I mean? They all confess all kinds of crazy shit. One girl smoked some weed. Let me confess something right now. I'm looking at my blunt. I'm about to finish smoking when I'm done with this motherfucking review. Let me confess. You know what I'm saying? Everybody confessing some crazy shit. Whatchamacallit? The light skinned girl bought a new ring. She really is, engaged, but she didn't like the ring that her man bought. And because she got good bread, she went out and bought a new ring, and she thinks she emasculated him. Girl, go ahead. What? You got enough bread to get that to add some new? You appraised my ring I bought you because you got your own money to add to the shit I spent my money on you? Shit, there ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I'm tired of dating broke ass chicks personally. One thing about having my own crib, a lot of guys gotta realize that you do not bring a bum ass chick to your house. She will not want to leave. And if the dick is good, that's just gonna be an excuse. And she really not gonna fucking leave. Oh my God! Eat all your food. Watch the man left and right. Maybe wash a couple of dishes. You know what I'm saying? After a while, not even pipe you off like she used to. You ain't even piping me off. Come on, man. You just in my crib, stopping my moves, and you, come on, man. I mean, real talk, man. That shit just got frustrated. Anyway. Everybody's confessing. I'm thinking, y'all not confessing this shit. One of y'all supposed to come out and admit that you let niggas run a train on you or some crazy shit like that. These aren't real confessions. Some girls either go through fucked up shit, that many women drunk go through some fucked up shit, or done some crazy ass shit. Especially, what's that movie? That Discovery ID, man. Women Scorned and Deadly Women and Wives with Knives. Y'all all in the kitchen. Y'all all what? They would have got drunk enough. Somebody would have got stabbed in that motherfucking kitchen. Y'all better cut that bullshit. You know what I mean? So anyway, it comes down to Mary Jane confessing her shit. She ain't want to do it. She looking all around. I'm thinking she gonna tell him she letting a married man bone her. You know what I'm saying? And if anything, it's like the other girl was all proud about it and so forth. But the other one, I guess, Mary Jane, at least to her credit, wanted some love. And the whole thing is that I'm thinking, where is the strong women on this show? First the fuck all, why did the girl who only smoked weed commit suicide? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is even wrong with you? Why are you even committing? What? Stop. Like, please. This show needs Storm from the motherfucking X-Men. I need a strong black woman on this damn show to just stand there and just be strong for no damn reason at all. Cause this shit don't... I'm sorry. Oh my God, this shit needs Patti LaBelle or somebody on it to just pop up and sing strong or something. Damn, yo. Oh my God. Anyway, so later on the show ends with the married couple, Stevie Andre and Mimi. I don't know, Mimi the wife. I don't know what the hell her name is. You know what I'm saying? They going back and forth, they blaming all each other. And I'm thinking, he's like, you know what I mean? Come to find out, she wasn't giving him oral sex. The sex seemed awkward. Nigga, ain't none of that shit a motherfucking excuse, yo. I'm not perfect, but I'll tell you one thing. I'll leave your ass. I ain't gonna cheat. And sometimes you get your point across just by leaving a girl and having them go, okay, I'll do whatever. Only problem is that, that's when it's a problem in a relationship. We damn near gotta leave their ass from fucking doing the fuck they supposed to do. You know what I mean? And break the fuck down. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And break the fuck down and do what the fuck they supposed to do. You know what I mean? The chicks you need them. I mean, nothing extra, but just, I mean, I can't stand an inconsiderate, thoughtless fucking woman. I hate that bullshit. Anyway, yeah, they're going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to come out of nowhere and blame this, that, and the third one. It's like, imagine if you shot somebody, like in the leg or some crazy bullshit like that, and at the end of the day, you were wrong for doing that. Point blank. Period. What other kind of bullshit could you say if you stabbed somebody or shot somebody? If you hurt them in a really wrong way and there was no real, like you stabbed them in the back or some crazy shit, not in an argument or whatever. You know what I mean? Like there was nothing he said that justified what the fuck he did. Plus they're arguing like that. They had some stupid ass music going. I don't know if that was supposed to be playing in the house. Ain't that BET? I better play, man. Play some Earth, Wind and Fire or something. I got them at the damn BET Awards every year. Like, come on, man, play. I didn't understand that part. You know what I'm saying? They're going back and forth, yapping about bullshit. I'm thinking they're loud, they got the dumb music on, or if they don't, where is the kid in this? You know what I'm saying? They're real. They need to talk about this, because in the real black community, they really are broken homes behind sloppiness, ratchetness, and thirstiness, and just, I mean, all that side hoe shit, breaking up families. I said it before, like, you know what I mean? Both of them women are on the side, because he's in the middle. His wife is on the side, and his girl. So ain't, you know what I mean? She's not on no pedestal, not no more. Shit, she in the shoe room. She crying. All she got is some shoes to comfort her. The messed up part is that the whole time they're arguing, Mary Jane is texting him, trying to see what's up. Like, what? She does not go back and holler at the bald head dude. I'm like, why not? What the fuck did he do to you? But be honest. And when you weren't being honest about having some married man trying to put the pin number to come in your house, and all you had to say was that he's a married man, I had to get rid of him. I'm kind of feeling hurt. I could really use going to that damn concert. I don't care if it's casual sex, casual concert, just basic. I don't even know you like that to be catching feelings, whatever type of tickets to a show. You know what I'm saying? It ain't make any sense. And then whatchamacallit, he doesn't even text her back or nothing. The episode ends with her waking up in the morning, checking her phone to see if a married man texted you back. No, he did not. The show ends with him, you know, sleeping with his wife. Like, that shit terrible. Like, this is what? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd rather see Breaking Bad than being Mary Jane, because y'all breaking black people with this bullshit. Anyway, that's Being Mary Jane episode 2. They gonna cancel this bullshit. I'm telling you. I know it dawned on me. Why is it this show's trying to be like Scandal? Like people are trying to say. My whole thing is that yes, BET likes to rip off of white shows and make black versions of them. I remember they joked about that on the Boondocks. You know what I'm saying? With them Wedgie Hudlin, not Reggie Hudlin, but Wedgie Hudlin. You know what I'm saying? Funny trivia thing is that if you watch the Boondocks, Reggie Hudlin's name is actually in the opening credits to the Boondocks, because executive producer money. I get a cut because whatever, I don't know. But yeah, yo, this isn't even like a black version of something how you gonna make a rip of a black version of a black show? Like, why would it take BET so long to have a major drama starring a black woman on a black network? You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised that they're making their own movies, all them, you know what I'm saying? The ones with Jason Weaver, Betting and the Girl and all that crazy shit. They got all those made for BET movies. Make a bait for, man, they need to stop bullshitting on here. I don't know, it shouldn't. No, it dawned on me. The last time I remember BET having a show starring a black woman, and make it even better, her name being in the title of the show, Cedar's World. Remember that shit? Cedar, little computer animation black lady who talked all hood, hosted the videos. Yeah, yo, that's how long they've done this shit. This shit's terrible, man. Black people, stand the fuck up. Goodness. Get this show canceled. And Scandal sucks. You fucking the president. You Sally Heming, Monica Lewinsky motherfucker. Come on, man. Anyway, get at y'all. I mean, I'm gonna say that yet. Well, hope you enjoyed this. Check out some of my future videos, my past ones. Hope you enjoyed this one right here. I'm gonna get at y'all.